Hello, welcome back to the joy of painting. I'm Bob Ross. No, I'm not Bob Ross. Surprise!
You were
I'm actually famous journalist and comedian Kyla Crawla. Today, I'm joined by an award-winning artist and a dear friend, Jade.
Not after this.
Jade Dudka. Is it Dudka?
Oh my god! Are you kidding?
Today, we are going to be painting because one thing I think is really important is staying creative and having fun by doing a little bit of art. What are you going to be painting today?
I'm gonna be painting a picture of you. Because
Really?
you're so iconic. You're gonna place it here.
How gorgeous I am. Oh my gosh. Stop, I'm blushing. I will be painting the most iconic photo of all time. The meme, the myth, the legend. Featuring our dear friend Jameson Francis, who was on the last episode of Senioritis. We're using acrylic paints on canvas. That's our medium today.
Buy it at your local craft store. Or anywhere.
I got it. Okay. Woo. We got it open. So what kind
I got
of,
it open.
So what kind of art style are you gonna go for today?
I'm gonna go for stylistic, not too realistic, wonderful, beautiful, colorful. Just like you. Because I love you so much. Oh, come on!
Sorry. Let's get started.
I'm gonna make you turquoise.
Do you have to shake?
No. I'm gonna draw you. I'm not gonna do hand.
Actually, I've done art classes before. In middle school, I did a lot of art classes. I have previous experience, is what I'm trying to
So
say.
you're basically a professional.
I mean, I didn't want to say it, but let's talk about your art experience.
Art experience!
Wait, that's so good.
That works!
Let's talk about your art experience
Okay.
a little bit.
Okay.
When did you first get interested in the fine arts?
Sometime in middle school. This is actually funny. So I would post really edgy stuff on Instagram.
Oh.
Like I would write.
You used
like,
to?
But it was middle school edgy, and I would
Oh,
like write
no.
like quotes and stuff on my hands or arms. And I was like, this would be a lot cooler if I could like actually paint, not just like write words. So then I started painting.
Wow.
So it was a want to be cool on Instagram, I guess.
How has your art evolved since then?
The thing about art is you have to like want to do it. Like if you're just doing it because you want to be cool on Instagram, like that's cool, but you're probably not gonna get good at it. Because it was one of those things where like, because I did cross country and I wanted that to be my thing so bad because I wanted like a thing to be good at, but it didn't happen because I didn't enjoy cross country. Then I started painting and I could paint for like hours and hours and hours and like not even think about it, and that's how you know that it's something that you really
Aw.
like, because you don't like think about how long you've been doing it, you just get lost.
Oh, I love that. That's so special.
Now I have to do your face.
I know, it's hard to capture
It's just, I don't think it
Just-
can be captured.
how perfect it is. It's hard.
We're gonna start with the circle.
Artists have tried for centuries. Mona Lisa, Girl with Pearl Earring, American Gothic. Oof, that was a bad
Ooh.
one. Who are some of your favorite artists?
Myself.
Clearly.
Haley Barnes is one of my favorite artists. Banksy's always fun. I love a
I-
good Banksy.
I
Okay.
saw a Banksy when I was in Europe, and it didn't even register. with
Really?
me. Yeah, I was in
You saw a Banksy?
Yeah. And then apparently, shortly after I was there, they painted over it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was about Brexit. The whole time I was in Europe, I was like, oh, we should try to go find a Banksy. Turns out we did. Oh yeah, so I have been to Europe.
I was supposed to go to Europe. I was supposed to go to Poland, and then
We'll change the background to be one solid color, like.
you can make the background Starry Night.
I was thinking more Sistine Chapel.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. What do you think? I think I'm ready to paint.
Then do it. Follow all your dreams.
Why does that look so good?
Because I'm an artiste.
Do I have to let the pencil dry?
What? Do I have to let the pencil dry?
I was obviously just kidding about that.
I don't think you were.
I think I'm gonna do
being
the
dead
background
serious.
green. Do you have to shake?
No.
I see how this is so fulfilling. Like, being able to create something is amazing. Like, your ideas, your vision being put onto the canvas, I like the feeling. It's like something you have complete control over, you know? Except not really, because I suck at art.
It's okay to suck at art. If you suck at art, do it anyway, because it's still fun.
Yes.
You're allowed to make bad art. Bad art is good.
Wow, that's really inspiring.
In this house, we support bad art. Make art that is ugly and dumb, because it's wonderful.
I think I need two. I need a black, and then I need kind of a lighter black to do detailing.
You mean gray?
No, a lighter black. What would you say to someone who is like a freshman, sophomore, younger, and interested in getting into art?
I would just say, I mean, there's nothing you can really do but do it. Like, you just have to do it. Don't be afraid to do it. And you don't need like expensive art supplies. Like, this is all very not, it's very cheap. Like, you don't need to be afraid of spending money or being bad at it, because you're gonna be bad at it when you start. Like, that's how these things work. So when I was a freshman, I took Art 1, which is like the basics, and I would take it. But really, you don't like need an art class. Like, I'll be honest, art classes are not my favorite because I don't like the assignment part of art. Like, I feel like if you don't want to make a self-portrait, don't make one, because you're not going to enjoy it. Miss O's great. So if you want to take an art class, do it. He's a really good teacher.
Would you ever want to be an art teacher?
No.
Because you hate art classes.
No, I don't like art. I don't like art classes, and also I don't like kids.
Oh.
I could never be a teacher. I would get fired.
Oh no. Oh no, I should let the black dry.
Let your paint dry before going over it.
But it's like watching paint dry.
Here's a tip. If you want to know if something is proportionally accurate, turn your painting upside down. Because then it's a different angle and it makes your brain see things. Oh my god. I hope you're pleased with yourself.
I got paint all over myself for that.
I don't know what to do.
About what? About this. Oh yeah. This is coming together. Is this yellow? If I mix together yellow and white, will I get a skin color?
Yellow, white, red, blue, green. It's, yeah.
What? Why that many? Because
white people's skin is a lot of colors.
no, it's clearly one color.
No, it's many colors. Every skin color is every color. You can't just mix two.
Okay, I'm just gonna do yellow, white, and red and see what happens.
Yeah. Good idea. See, this is trial and error, experimenting.
That's what art is. That's what art is. Painting is difficult. How do you do this without getting discouraged sometimes?
You don't. You're gonna get discouraged, but you just keep going. Sometimes it'll look terrible in the beginning, but you just have to keep doing it and then it'll come together. I was nervous for this because what if this looks really bad, which is a possibility, but you just do it.
I was nervous for this because I was like, oh, what if this looks too good? I realized like once these are done, we can have these forever. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about, you know, ranking artists against each other, like with award shows, with art competitions?
I think art competitions are fine and everything. Like, I think they're cool. But in terms of like ranking art, I think when it comes to like large scale, you know, when it gets like real high up there, it's kind of rigged. I think because people who have names associated with their art, like they're famous,
Mhm.
they're gonna like be better than an artist who isn't as well known and is probably actually better.
Oh, because they have more resources?
Yeah. Like when you see, I always like making fun of modern art. Do you remember when we would like argue about that all the time? Not like the paintings that are like the canvas with like the red dot in it, and it's like, for what reason? And those are so expensive because why? I don't know, because art critics just decide what's cool.
I mean, I think that kind of art is interesting because it asks, you know, what is art? Like, if I say that this red dot on a canvas is art, like, who can tell me that it's not?
Me, because it's dumb. I've heard a lot, like, people who are in art school, students who focus more on like the technical part of art won't do as well as kids who put like a dot on a canvas because they focus more on the conceptual aspect of art than the technical, which isn't necessarily bad, but then when you give like a really good realistic portrait a worse grade than a dot on a canvas, it's like, well, then what even, then that piece of art, it doesn't give you anything. You have to like do all the work in your head, which I don't.
You don't want to do work?
Yeah, I don't want to, like, just tell me what it is, you know? Like, if you have to explain to me what it is, then what was the point of you painting it? Like, I feel like... That's why I don't like artist statements, because, like, why do you care what I thought about when I was doing it? Just look at it and enjoy it.
And also, like how you're saying, most artists in the historical canon are, like, white men. It is a lot about privilege and access as to who is received well. It's the same in like the literary canon and
It's the same in like every...
same in every yeah, which is why like it's cool to see things getting switched up. I remember when I went to the Detroit Art Museum, we saw a painting by Kehinde Wiley. He did the painting of Obama, and we were on a tour, and so I think it's interesting that they stopped and talked to the salon about a portrait by a black artist. I think that shows like it is kind of changing who is put at the front of the museum. It's like a purpley brown.
Add more yellow if it's too purpley. Because purple, or violet, is the complement of yellow. If you want to get a darker color, add its complement, don't add black.
Do you think you learn more from art classes or the internet?
I think both are helpful, because it's good when you have like an actual artist in person teaching you things and like helping you. But the internet is very, 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 very useful in learning how to do art. So, an art class isn't necessary, but if you want to take one, take one.
This is horrible. I'm so sorry.
I actually really enjoy it.
Really?
Like this, right here.
Oh, your face?
Yeah.
That's the part you enjoy?
Yes.
Where does your inspiration come from when you're creating something?
Well, I think of something in my head that I want to do. And then I go, is this a realistic goal that I can do? And then if it is, even if it isn't, I'll do it. And if it's bad, then it's bad. And that's it.
So yourself?
Yeah. I mean, Pinterest is cool. But I only like go on Pinterest if I'm actively looking for something to do. If I'm doing something for myself, then I'll just like think of it in my head.
How important is it to you to have like a personal, unique aesthetic and style?
I think it's cool when people can develop their own style, but that takes a long time. And I don't think you can like force a style. I don't really feel like I have a style. Like if you looked at a painting, you wouldn't be able to say that that was me. So I don't think it's a big deal.
Yeah, you switch it up a lot.
Yeah, and if you want to do like a bunch of different styles, I mean, that's fine. There's really no right way.
I really liked your series where you did all of like people digitally.
Those were really fun to do. They didn't take very long, so they're very fulfilling.
That's something where like if I saw that, I would be like, every time I saw one of those, I was like, that's very, Jade made that, you know? Like, I've never seen something like that before. I'm just about done. How about you?
I'm also just about done.
All right. I feel really good about this. This is a way that, like, an easy way to feel like you accomplished something.
Yeah, this was
Did
really
something
fun.
productive.
Like,
Yeah.
this is ridiculous what I'm doing right now, but it's fun.
I don't know. Mine's kind of a true work of art.
It is. It really is.
Are you gonna sign yours?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a signature is very important.
I just write my name. Usually I would write it with like Sharpie, but.
All right. Are we done?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, is it time to show?
It's 3:30.
That took us 2 hours.
So this is the finished product of. Oh god. It's uncanny.
I love that. It's so good. I love the vibrant colors. This really shows like there are no rules.
There are no rules. If you have neon pink, just use it.
Yeah, it doesn't have to look like your reference photo. It doesn't have to look realistic. It just has to look like what you want to make. Now it's time.
You're not ready. Dun 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 dun! Wow! Oh my gosh, look at that. It's so good.
Wow, it actually looks kind of good on camera, weirdly.
I really actually do enjoy looking at it.
This?
Jameson, this is for you.
So as you can see, this looks nothing like my reference photo either. I just had fun. I went with what I wanted to do, and I love how it turned out. Like, it's not perfect, but
it is perfect.
It reflects like me and my friends and like the happiness that we all share. I don't know. I love it.
I really do like it. It's so fun.
Thank you.
If you want to do something, do it. If you want to paint, do it. It'll be great. It'll be fun. Have fun. Bad art is okay. If you get nothing else out of this video, which you probably won't, bad art is okay.
It's more than okay. Jade, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
This was so much fun.
This was a lot of fun. It took a lot longer than I thought, but it was fun.
Look out for more episodes of artXperience, I think we're gonna call this. If you want to see more, definitely let me know in the comments. If you paint something, make sure you post it on Instagram and tag AHSFNN. Tag me, tag Jade. Let us know that you're joining in on the creative
I want to
fun.
see it.
Yeah. Thank you for watching.
And that's where it ends.
Yeah, that's where it ends.
Sweet.